Page 75. 3. Listening and speaking. Bringing up baby? A. Listen. What was Brandon's class? Was it a positive experience?
Oh, really? I didn't know you'd done that. How interesting. So tell me about it. Like, when did you do this?
I did it my freshman year, when I was 14.
And was it like for a class or something?
Yeah, it was part of a required health class, but I can't remember the actual class name. But yeah, something I guess we had to do.
So was it mandatory?
It wasn't a mandatory class until a couple years before I had to take it, when one of the new phys ed teachers thought it would be necessary for teenagers to take this class at a younger age to be more aware.
So what did you have to do?
What I had to do was like take care of a baby simulator by changing its diapers, feeding it, rocking it, and burping it. They were all sound sensitive, so it could start crying if there was a sudden loud noise, and there were sensors on different parts of the body to detect abuse or neglect or whatever, and that would cause it to start crying too.
Oh, wow. So did it cry a lot?
Oh, yeah. It seemed like it would cry all the time, and it was really time-consuming to take care of it. The worst part about it was having to wake up during the middle of the night at least like 3 or 4 times to take care of it.
I bet. Had you known how hard it would be, would you still have done it?
I guess I had no choice, really. But yeah, I think it was worth having the experience of knowing what it's like. And it could certainly make people think twice before having kids, especially at a young age. At first, before getting the baby simulator, I was thinking, how hard could it really be? To me, it was just an easy A. It wasn't until the first few hours of having it that I realized it was going to take a lot more work.
Do you think you learned a lot from it then?
I guess I learned that it's pretty much a full-time job just taking care of a kid, especially at such a young age, and it should definitely require some thought before having one.
So it did change your views about parenting.
Yes, it did, mostly because of how much work and time is necessary to raise a child.
Did your friends all do it too? Did they have the same experience as you?
Every freshman took the class because it was mandatory, so yes, I knew a lot of people who did, and they all were talking about how hard and annoying it was to take care of the baby simulators.
So, do you think all high school freshmen should have to do it? Or do you think that's too young to have to learn about parenting?
I don't think it would be needed for people even younger than I was to go through the experience, but it was a great program for people at my age at that time. Otherwise, how would you know how hard it is to take care of a baby, you know?
That's really interesting. So, were you a parent of teenagers, you'd want them to do it too then?
Yeah, definitely.